This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
Economy, innovation, culture, exploration. Discover the vibrant pulse of China's economy and dive into the rich tapestry of its culture. Embark on a journey of exploration with Meet China. Here, your journey begins.
Hello everyone, welcome to Meet China. I'm Lulu. In today's episode, we'll discover how China's local treasures go high-tech for a dazzling future. From farms to freight, how rural China delivers the nation's packages, high-tech blooms that attract young people to the floral business, and how humble orchards are turned into economic drive engines. And ancient art gets a modern twist, and the audiences love it. Now, Tonglu County might seem like a quiet corner in East China's Zhejiang Province. As a matter of fact, it is the engine of China's express delivery boom. Today, with the help of technologies like AI sorting or drones or self-driving vans, Tonglu is proving that even small towns can deliver big.
Liu Shuli, a courier in Tonglu County, who rises at dawn to start his work every day. He has been living this fulfilling life for 8 years now.
These years, our earnings have grown substantially with targeted government support for couriers. My kids access quality education, while our work, connecting lives through every delivered parcel, brings lasting purpose.
Liu delivers hundreds of packages daily, from bustling town centers to secluded mountain villages. Now, the new helper is joining his mission. Delivery-specific drones have resolved the challenge of sending parcels to mountainous areas in just a few minutes.
Currently, our drone delivery service covers 2 villages, providing 1 daily flight to deliver meals and parcels to elderly residents. Soon, this service will expand to 6 villages. We also plan to establish fully automated logistics solutions combining drones and autonomous delivery vehicles serving for rural communities.
By tackling the last-mile hurdle with drones, Yunnan Express has redefined rural logistics. Families outside of the elderly citizens could buy more things for them with no worries for the delivery. Our communities once isolated now buzz with more parcels recently.
And Tonglu County, dubbed as the hometown of China's private express companies, owns 12,000 local couriers like Liu Shuli, while nurturing a workforce of hundreds of thousands now operating nationwide.
The story originated in Zhongshan Township of Tonglu County. Beginning in 1993, a group of humble farmers from the mountains ignited a wave of private express delivery across the nation, marking the birth of China's private courier empire.
In 1993, Nie Tengfei, a native of Zhongshan Township, founded China's first private courier service in Hangzhou, the embryonic form of Zhejiang Express. Following his passing in 1998, his wife assumed leadership of Zhejiang Express. Meanwhile, fellow villagers from Zhongshan went on to establish Yunnan Express, Yunda Express, and Zhongtong Express, collectively ushering in a golden era of rapid expansion for China's private courier industry.
And leveraging a solid industrial ecosystem, China's express delivery sector has continually achieved historic milestones in recent years. As of April 11 this year, the country's parcel delivery volume has already surpassed 50 billion units this year, which means that around 500 million packages circulating daily across the nation, powering the world's largest e-commerce ecosystem. Among them, the Big Four of delivery industry in Tonglu makes up about 70% of China's express industry. But the story isn't just about scale. Now, the local couriers rely not just on drones in the villages, but a smart logistics grid spanning the entire county.
Our intelligent parcel sorting system has boosted operational efficiency by 30%.
Previously, sorting 80,000 daily parcels required 10 hours with a full workforce. Now, the task is completed in just over 6 hours with nearly half the staff. With a 200-kilometer range and hundreds of parcel capacity per day, our driverless delivery vans also could be our big help.
Tonglu County has gradually established the express technology town, centered around core enterprises including Yuantong, Shentong, Zhongtong, and Yunda Express. This hub now attracts nearly 400 logistics companies, advancing the development of a smarter, region-wide intelligent logistics network. In 2024, Tonglu's express delivery industry generated revenue of 48.7 billion yuan, marking a year-on-year increase of over 15%. Logistics-related service industries accounted for 90% of the county's total service sector revenue, underscoring the sector's dominance in driving local economic growth.
And the county attracts more dreamers on their ways, with opportunities and a thriving community.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
About 70% of China's cut flowers are grown in Yunnan Province. It is now combining high-tech with traditional farming, creating jobs and attracting young people. From smart greenhouses to triple-filtered irrigation, this floral revolution proves that petals can pack some serious economic power.
Hello guys, we are now here in Jining District, Yunnan Province, in the suburb area of its capital city, Kunming.
7 out of every 10 cut flowers in China come from Yunnan, and in Yunnan, 7 out of 10 are grown in Jining District. This demonstration park is one of several here. It has 17 greenhouses dedicated to the growing and harvesting of fresh flowers. Du Junbao is a local in his 20s who came back to work in the flower business.
I'm in my 3rd year of college, and I'm interning here. I plan to stay and work full-time after I graduate.
He's studying agriculture and wants to use what he's learned back home.
There are about 7 or 8 others my age here. I live in the next village. It's just a 2-minute scooter ride away.
He showed us around the workshop.
This area is for sorting and packaging. They start at 9 a.m., break at noon, and keep working until all the flowers are packed.
This park provides over 400 jobs a year. In 2 nearby villages, nearly half of the residents work here. The average income is about 40,000 yuan or about $5,600 per year. Locals say more young people are coming back to work.
I manage the cold storage. After sorting, we check the flowers and move them into the cold room. It's kept at 2 to 6 degrees Celsius. It's pretty cold. Young people handle it better.
I'm a villager here. Working here makes it more convenient to take care of my kids too.
Besides working in the park, villagers can also rent greenhouses from the local flower co-op. The co-op handles sales, training, and operations. New technologies provided by the park have made flower farming much more efficient.
This isn't soil, it's coconut fiber made from ground-up coconut shells. Right, it only conveys nutrients.
These pipes can also control the temperature.
For example, with Valentine's Day around the corner, I can adjust the water and temperature to speed up flower growth.
This doesn't harm the flowers, and even the water is filtered and mixed with nutrients before use.
This is how the water looks after second-level filtration. Then we filter it again and add precise levels of nutrients. Traditional farming uses natural water, but that can carry bacteria and pests. Filtered water helps keep the flowers healthy and clean.
These scientific methods have helped raise farmers' incomes. Every 600 square meters can generate a net income of 50,000 to 80,000 yuan per year. That's around 7,000 to 11,200 $. According to local government data, advanced flower farms like this one cover about 9.3 square kilometers in Jining District. That's about 1,300 standard soccer fields. This industry has created over 52,000 jobs, nearly 1/6 of the local population, and is upgrading the region's floriculture sector and injects vitality in the rural areas.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
Jixian County in Shanxi Province is crunching the numbers on apple-powered growth. With tech-empowered farming, value-added processing, and e-commerce, now these humble orchards are now becoming local economic engines. And the farmers are really enjoying the fruit of their labor, literally and financially.
We are here in Jixian District, Shanxi Province, where apples are more than just fruit. They are the backbone of the local economy. This community has transformed its apple industry from traditional farming into a thriving business that supports thousands of families. Quality control starts right at the roots. Growers in Jixian carefully select cuttings from the best apple trees to grow new saplings. In this greenhouse alone, over 120,000 rootstock cuttings are nurtured. In just 40 days, these cuttings will sprout into young shoots ready to be transplanted into orchards across the district.
For the past 2 years, we have been refining an innovative growing method that is compact, densely planted, highly efficient, and low maintenance. Through new technologies, modern cultivation techniques, and cooperative systems, we have revolutionized the apple industry. This high-density dwarf planting uses land more efficiently than traditional methods while producing superior quality fruit. Mechanized farming also cuts labor costs significantly. Traditional apple trees yield about 2,500 kilograms per hectare annually, but our compact orchards consistently produce at least 3,500 kilograms. The growth is rapid. In the first year, we plant the trees. By year 2, we harvest 7,500 kilograms per hectare. Year 3 yields 22,500 kilograms, and by year 4, 37,500 kilograms. In contrast, traditional orchards only reach about 7,000 kilograms per hectare annually after 5 years. This breakthrough has made our apples more competitive, boosted our reputation and market share, and most importantly, doubled our farmers' incomes.
Local businesses are applying freeze-drying technology to turn apples into high-value products, preserving their natural color, fragrance, and flavor.
Freeze drying is a vacuum freezing dehydration technology that offers 3 major benefits. First, it perfectly preserves the shape and natural color of the fruit. Second, it retains up to 95% of the fresh fruit's nutrients. Third, the products are completely natural, containing only fruit with no added sugar or preservatives. For Jixian, this is a major breakthrough. Previously, we relied on basic methods like sun-drying or oven-drying. Now, freeze-drying has expanded our market reach, increased product value, and most importantly, eliminated seasonal limits, allowing us to sell apple products year-round.
We are seeing e-commerce in action. This family is working hard to pack apples after a live streaming session where they sold 1,000 kilograms in just 2 hours. From cultivation to online sales, everything happens right here, showcasing how local growers are directly connecting with consumers.
In the past, we had to wait for buyers to come and pick our apples, and they decided the prices. Now, we sell our apples directly and set prices that satisfy us. We also have the flexibility to choose when to sell. After years of e-commerce, I have gained many followers on social media. I don't just sell my own apples anymore. I help relatives, friends, and even elderly villagers sell theirs. Everyone's income has grown significantly. Live streaming feels natural to us farmers because our orchard is like a studio. We pack shipments right here, and since my followers love seeing the process, I show them everything. My live streams attract viewers from across the country, many of whom have never even seen an apple tree before. I take them through the orchard, showing our apple blossoms in spring, how we protect the trees from pests year-round, and our entire growing process. Today, with so many people concerned about food safety, worries about wax coatings or chemical treatments, I show the full journey of our apples from blossom to harvest. This transparency gives customers confidence to place their orders.
From orchard to global tables, Jixian apples represent more than just fruit. They embody transformation, unity, and local pride.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
food is famous. Guangzhou's textile game. If you have been to Macau, you must know that. Hi everyone, welcome to Meet China. I'm Lulu.
So cute. Spongy little fungus.
Economy, innovation, culture, exploration. Discover the vibrant pulse of China's economy and dive into the rich tapestry of its culture. Embark on a journey of exploration with Meet China. Here, your journey begins.
Old school meets new school. Yu Opera is a centuries-old theater gem in China, and today it's getting a fabulous modern makeover. Chang Xiaoyu preserves classic vocals, and her student Zhu Xuguang adds contemporary style. Together, they prove that ancient art can stay fresh and exciting.
耶，有一个地界我对它情有独钟。
是哪儿
呀？有一个城市，它对人很是包容。
是哪儿啊？
乖乖嘞！有一个省会，有它独特的热情。这座城叫郑州，叫郑州。
We've got to go back to tradition. It's our foundation, it's our spirit. If we don't innovate, we stagnate. Only by pushing forward can we keep the spirit alive.
All right, quit bickering. One moves forward, the other looks back. Only when people stand in the middle can the play be performed loudly. What do you all think? Right or not?
When people speak of 5,000 years of civilization, they turn to the Central Plains, and in Henan, the spotlight naturally falls on Yu Opera. This unique theatrical form was born from the rich culture of the Central Plains. The Yellow River, our mother river, shines with a maternal brilliance, full of love, inclusivity, and acceptance. These same qualities are at the heart of Yu Opera, making it truly distinctive.
We, the people of Henan, grow up drinking water from the Yellow River and listening to bangsa tunes. It flows through our veins as a musical gene. In their joy and sorrow, the weddings and funerals, even in their deepest sorrow, people express their emotions through Yu Opera, drawing strength from it. As we say in Henan, when Henan people hear Yu Opera, it's like a little goldfish finding its water. It immediately comes to life. That gene, that rush of dopamine, those elements of joy, they're all triggered in an instant. That's why Yu Opera and the people of Henan, the home crowd of the Central Plains, are inseparably intertwined. A single day without Yu Opera? Unthinkable. Yu Opera thrives because the people are very much involved. Tens of thousands from nearby villages gather to watch Yu Opera. This phenomenon is unique to Henan and unparalleled elsewhere in the country. After watching an opera, people feel revitalized. It seems to be the greatest source of joy for Henan people. Listening to Yu Opera brings energy. Listening to Yu Opera brings strength. Listening to Yu Opera ensures a bountiful harvest year after year. So the greatness of Yu Opera lies in the fact that it's deeply rooted in its connection to the common folk. People can't live without it. They love it to the very core of their being. Henan's Yu opera and local operas are simple and easy to understand. They tell the stories of everyday life with tunes so catchy that you can sing them as soon as they're heard. They're easy to spread, easy to popularize. It's this accessibility and unique form of dissemination that has allowed Yu opera to flourish as it has. Our operas and folk arts all take on this unique form, bringing performances directly to rural communities, bringing joy right into the lives of the people. In our journey towards high-quality development, Henan's local operas lift the spirit of the Central Plains and entertain audiences across the nation.
When we talk about Yu opera, we're talking about its deep connection to the common people, as it embodies a deep sense of duty to family and country. Take, for example, the widely known Hua Mulan, a story so familiar that even 3-year-old children can sing along. Brother Liu, your words are too biased. Then there's Mu Guiying Takes Command, created by the legendary Ma Jinfeng, which has been performed for over half a century. And of course, there's the adapted The Western Expedition of 12 Widows, with the strong, heroic figure of Dowager She, who's 107 years old. This opera and others like it celebrate the strength and bravery of women. The women celebrated in Yu opera are exceptionally strong and courageous, boldly challenging authority while steadfastly maintaining their principles and personal integrity. These characteristics have helped establish Yu opera as a beloved classic, cherished and perpetuated across generations.
Stop. You missed a move there.
My mentor, Master Chang Xiaoyu, I have been studying under her for over a decade.
1, 2, 3. Yes, that's it.
My mentor has always been strict with me. Being part of the Chang school means precision in every aspect. Each word must be pronounced accurately, each turn of the tune must be exact. For example, in the line 祖儿行, that little tonal shift on 行, if it's even slightly off, it's wrong. Every single word, every vocal style, every melody, even entire operas, are meticulously refined, bit by bit. That's the level of dedication my mentor has poured into preserving and passing down this art form.
Now that I'm teaching students myself, I follow the same approach my mother used when she taught me as a child. My mother, Chang Xiangyu, always instilled in us, before you learn the art, you must learn to be a good person. Be upright, be honest, be kind. Her philosophy was simple but profound. Whether it was crafting a character, performing a performance, exploring an emotion, or refining a vocal style, she gave it her all. If you are going to study this art, you must perform with sincerity and live with integrity.
When the time for me came to carry it forward, my mentor emphasized one thing above all, preserving the essence of the Chang school, both in performance and in spirit. At the same time, we incorporate elements that make it more dynamic and engaging, bringing a fresh, lively energy to the stage to resonate with younger audiences, to align with their aesthetic sensibilities, and to reflect contemporary perspectives on beauty while staying true to tradition.
At first, she explained her costume design ideas to me. She even had outfits custom made. But when I saw them, I was disappointed. I said, No, this doesn't feel right. I wasn't satisfied with the headpiece nor with the costume. But she insisted, innovation is necessary. We need fresh ideas and changes. I was hesitant. We shouldn't completely abandon the old traditions. They still need to be preserved. Well, it's really up to you to decide what works best. But after some reflection, I realized young people need room to grow and change. Times have changed too.
Sometimes you have to put it on stage and see how people react. Returning to our roots was straightforward, but stepping out in a new direction proved to be challenging. Our traditional opera has deep cultural roots, but because of its complexity, modern audiences struggle to engage with it. This isn't a competition, nor is it about deciding the fate of the art form. It's an ongoing journey of exploration. What truly matters is that through this process, we give audiences the chance to see our work, to witness our dedication, and to understand that we are pushing forward with sincerity and purpose.
More and more young people are becoming fans of New Opera, but I believe our local opera needs to embrace 3 key returns: returning to cities, returning to the youth, and returning to the theatre. Why return to cities? Because beyond the stage, performances need to stay grounded, connecting with the people. But when we bring opera back to urban audiences, it must also carry forward its legacy while continuing to evolve. We need to preserve our distinct style while also learning from the refined artistry of Peking opera and Kunchu opera. The younger generation is constantly pushing the boundaries of innovation in new opera. With such a wealth of young talents emerging, the future of the art form is truly promising, and its audience is only getting younger.
Innovation is a good thing. After all, progress is key.
In today's world, even the finest wine can go unnoticed if it's hidden away. That's why we strive to bring fresh ideas and artistic refinement to Yu Opera, allowing more people to experience and appreciate the beauty of Yu Opera.
Be it packages, fruits, flowers, or operas, these local heroes in China mixing technology with tradition and making amazing results. Thank you so much for being with us on this edition of Meet China. I'm Lily Lu, and I'll see you next week.
Economy, innovation, culture, exploration. Discover the vibrant pulse of China's economy and dive into the rich tapestry of its culture. Embark on a journey of exploration with Meet China. Here, your journey begins.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.